Well, boys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got a full day of eating for you on a rest day. So as you know, I'm on a recomp, so basically all that is getting into a leaner position, so then I have a more productive gaining phase. So basically I'm cutting, but I fucked up a little bit. I didn't fuck up last night. I went out because obviously it's September now, I think. Is it just turned September? Yeah, no, it's the 31st of August, but all the lads are going to uni and stuff, so we enjoyed a little Saturday night out yesterday, and I didn't drink like a fuck ton, to be fair. Like, I had about 5 drinks, like 5 vodkas or something, but yeah, today, and I've only had about 5 hours sleep. I got in about 5, it's like 11 o'clock, but I slept till about 10. Anyway, I need to stop the waffle. First meal, well, first things first, to cure the hangover, I'll do a scoop of harder flow and just take my creatine. But meal one is mainly the same, meal one is the same as my training day. I have 2 bagel thins, 4 bacon medallions and 2 whole eggs. And then I've got to prep some chicken. I have chicken and sweet potato as one meal, chicken and rice as another meal, and then when I get home from work, I'm going to have Greek yogurt, berries and dark chocolate and stuff. But yeah, I'm in work at 2. It's now 10 past 11. So what I've got to do now is cook up meal 1, the bacon, eggs and bagels. Then I've got to prep the chicken, prep the rice, prep the sweet potato. And then yeah, so I'll show you that. Okay, so the bacon's just finishing off in the air fryer. Bagels and eggs are done. I'm just prepping the rice. I've only got 60 grams of rice today, which is a big change because on a training day I got like 150 grams raw weight, by the way. But yeah, make sure you wash your rice. Not only does it digest better, it just tastes a lot better and cooks easier. So just washing that, and yeah, also gotta cook up the chicken and sweet potato. But this meal one's nearly ready, so I'm gonna eat that now. Also, when you're cooking rice in a rice cooker, for the ratio of rice to water, you want about 1 to 1. So I've got 60 grams of rice. I'm gonna do about 60 grams of water, a little bit more. About like 80 grams of water I'll do. So tar that. Let's go about 80 grams. That's it. Bomb. Whack it on. I'll just cook it. Right, meal one's to be done now, so I'm gonna make that up now. Bacon is done. Oh, it looks scrumptious, bro. Okay, so we'll do 2 bacon on each bagel. 1, 2. 1, 2. I've got no sauce, which is annoying. I normally like to put like brown sauce or ketchup on this, but I'll have to just have it without. Eggs look fucking awful. I've fucked the eggs up, but as long as they're edible, that's the main thing. Alright, come on. If you can hear that noise in the background, that's just me, the rice cooker that's starting to cook. My little peasantry 60 grams. So we're going to go egg on there, bomb,
Egg on there, bomb, scrape a little bit of the yolk onto there. Well, eat the yolk. Bomb in the sink. Then that is meal one. Let me flip that round. We've got 4 bacon medallions, 2 eggs, 2 bagel thins, and yeah, oh shit, you can't even see it. Gonna eat this now, boys. Okay, that is meal one complete. I'm still sipping on the harder flow and creatine. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is, the rice is in, I've just got to cut up sweet potato and prep some chicken, so that's what I'll do next, and yeah. Okay, so when you're actually prepping your foods, like, I know I've got 300 grams of chicken to eat today, so that's raw weight. So I'm going to cook up, I've got a kilo of chicken here. I'm going to cook up 500 grams of it. I'm going to have 300 grams of it today and then leave 200 for tomorrow. So I'm just going to actually weigh out like 500 grams raw weight of this chicken. So scale is on. If I can keep it in fillets, I'll just cook it in the fillets because I can't be asked chopping it up. But there's 200. 374, and then I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to like chop a bit of this off. 550, so I need to get rid of 50 grams of this chicken. 450, come on. 480, 510, that'll do. You know what, fuck it. I'll just chop a little bit off, there we go. 500 grams on the dot. Seasonings I use for the chicken breast, the rice cooker's just gone off there. Just salt the fuck out of it. If you want your chicken to stay juicy, salt is the key. Then just put a bit of paprika on it, a little bit of aromat, and what else do I normally use? I normally use this, but it's like cremated into the thing, so I'm gonna have to throw that away actually. Got anything else? No, right, so just salt. I haven't even got any pepper, just salt, paprika, aromat. I'll throw a little bit of Italian here because why not? So yeah, I'm gonna do and just fill your chicken up. Slap it about a little bit. Yeah, sort this air fryer out. By the way, the longer you leave your rice in the rice cooker after it's like went off, the better the rice will be because it just absorbs all the moisture and the steam, and it just goes a bit like more fluffier and just nicer. So yeah, that is the marinated chicken breast. Lovely stuff. Gonna whack this on the air fryer now. After I wash my hands and got a bit of baking paper out, then I think I'm gonna boil the sweet potato, and then once the chicken's done in the air fryer, whack the sweet potato in the air fryer to crisp up, and yeah, that's all for today. Okay boys, the chicken is cooked. So now what you want to do once it's cooked is, if you don't know how to weigh out like your food properly, because obviously you could cook chicken like a lot of different ways and it'll come out a different weight. So you never weigh your meat cooked. So, well, I say that, but I'm about to weigh how much it is actually cooked. But I can make this weigh like 100 grams more or 100 grams less, depending if I like cook it more or cook it less. But so I know this is 500 grams of raw weight chicken and it's 380 grams of cooked. So what I'll do now is I want 150 grams of chicken into 2 of these. So 150 divided by 500, 0.3 times 380. So I want about 114 grams of this chicken into these tubs. So that's what I'm going to do. See how much that is. Wait, so if I... So how much did I say I wanted? 114, so 380 minus 114. So I want to do this till it gets to 266. So I'll just whack it into, where's my tub? Oh, that's it. So 266. Yeah, that's 294. Oh, that chicken's juicy, man. 270. Right, I'll speed this up for you. Right, 266 on the pot, come on. So that's 150 grams of raw weight chicken. Then I want 150 grams in there, so I want 200 grams. So we'll do 200 divided by 500 times the original weight, which is 380. So 152, 266 minus 152. Do this like it's 114. 137. A little bit less. 120. Come on, let's give 6 grams of chicken there. There we go, 160 now to do. So that's how you do. You take that off your sped up because of fucking waffle. But yeah, sweet potato is done boiling, so we get out of the air fryer, and then chicken's cooked, rice is cooked, then Tom. Okay, sweet potato is just finished in the air fryer. It takes the fucking piss. Like, some bits crisp up and then it'll take like another 10 minutes for like some one little bit to crisp up. But that's how the sweet potatoes are looking. Nice and crispy now. Lovely stuff. So, I need to... He's actually weigh this whole thing out. How can I do that? I'm gonna have to grab a bowl. Let's just grab a bowl. Turn this on. Let's get all the sweet potato into here. See if I can do it without fucking spilling any. Come on. Just the same principle as fuck off. As with the chicken, weigh it. Know what its raw weight is. I know what the raw weight is, 650 grams. And I want 250 in today's meal and 400 in tomorrow's meal, so I'll have to apportion that correctly. Oh. Little crispy bits are so good. Woo! I realise you can't even see, sorry boys. I'm eating at them. Oh, they're so good though. Okay. Let's get them in. Okay, so cook weight. That just shows you like, why you should never just weigh your food cooked, because this is 313 grams cooked and 310 now. But anyway, 650 raw. Okay, so let's just make this nice and easy. 150, no sorry, 250 divided by 650 times by 310. 119, 310 minus 119. Okay, so I'm going to do this until it gets to 191. That's going into here. Okay, 192. Then that's about 400 grams of sweet potato. That is 250 grams. And then that's all you do. It's reduced a lot of its weight. That's cooked. I mean, all of its size, bad cooked one. So that's the meals prepped. I'm going to go to work. I'm not sure if I'm going to take my camera here. If I don't, I'll just record my meals on my phone and do a little vlog. But next meal is going to be the chicken and rice. Then it's going to be the chicken and sweet potato. And then Greek yogurt when I get home. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just in work. And I've got chicken and rice. And I'm meant to have greens with every meal. Or if I'm having like a sweet meal, I'm meant to have fruit. But I've just got a bit of salad leaf. So my chicken rice and a bit of barbecue sauce. Salad leaf, so yeah. I'm going to dig into this now for meal 3. Yeah. No, meal 2. Okay. Third meal of the day is the 250 grams sweet potato, 150 grams of chicken breast. And I've put a little bit of low calorie piri piri sauce on it. So yeah, I'm going to dig into this now. It's about 6 o'clock now. Finished work at 8, and I'll probably have the last meal at about 9, which would be the yogurt, dark chocolate and berries, but yeah. Okay boys, final meal of the day. I'm back from work. Hopefully all the clips were okay from work because I had to film them on my phone because I didn't take my camera. But yeah, final meal is 250 grams of this 0% Greek yogurt from Aldi, and then just berries. Normally it would be dark chocolate and peanut butter, but I'm not going to lie to you boys, as this is a road to show, I'm going to have full transparency, cut that bit. I had a little tiny bit, I had a cookie in work, so to account for the calories, I didn't have dark chocolate in my chicken and rice meal, so I should have had 20 grams of dark chocolate in that meal, and I'm not having dark chocolate or peanut butter in this meal, so just added a tiny bit of carb from the cookie, took away the fat, so the calories are about the same. I just had a few extra carbs, which I probably needed anyway, just because how fucked my legs are and I'm looking to recover. So I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah, let me just measure out 250 grams of Greek yogurt. Grams, and then I'm just going to melt 150 grams of berries in the microwave, put it in the yogurt, mix it up, and yeah. Okay, so here's the final meal. As I said, just Greek yogurt and berries, keeping it simple. Total calories for the day are going to be here. I think it's around 2k, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, I've spoke to the coach. I'm locked in this week. I spoke to Adam. Basically, I just need to get through this phase as quick as I can. You don't want to rush it, obviously. You don't want to fucking go on a mad deficit and just drop loads of fat. But the goal is just to get out of this phase efficiently so that I can start gaining and actually get some fucking size, because I'm a skinny little bitch. But yeah, I can't wait to get a little bit leaner, to be fair. He hasn't added any cardio, but I think I'm going to ask him to add some soon, just for the routine, just to speed up the fat loss a little bit. But yeah, that has been the full day of eating on a rest day. Next video is probably going to be another training video, or maybe a food shop of some sort. But yeah, maybe a challenge actually, maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.